Hello guys, I hope you all guys are doing well. Okay, so in today's session, we will discuss some important questions related to International English Olympiad. So we will discuss approx 20 to 25 questions. Okay, so let's get started. So firstly, we will discuss some important courses, free paid online courses. Okay. So like we have a course that is GRE. So this course will cover total syllabus of GRE examination. Okay, and this course help you to prepare for GRE 2021. So you just have to click here, pay fee, and the price for this course is 499 rupees, and you will get you will have all the sessions. You will have all the sections covered in this course. Sections like verbal ability, mathematical, quantitative ability. Okay, so everything will be there in this course, and you can afford it easily. Okay, so you will have mock analysis, and you will have approx approx everything every topic will be covered through this course. So you just go through the description box, and you will find there the link of these courses. Next one is CAT 2021. This is the second course, and this course is also important for your upcoming MBA examinations. Okay, this course will cover all the three sections like quantitative ability, verbal ability and reading comprehension, and data interpretation and logical reasoning. So you will have approx 1500 plus question with detailed solution. There will be 27 sectional tracks and 27 sectional contests. Three full mock tests will be there. Okay, and this test is designed according to difficulty levels, and you will have three difficulty levels in this test series. Okay, so go through the description box. You will find the link for this course there, and the price for the course is 499 rupees. The price is very much reasonable according to the content provided by Geeks for Geeks. Okay, so guys, you can afford it easily. You can go through the description box, then go through that link, and click on sign up now if you are a new user, and if you are an existing user, then you just have to log in and then proceed to pay. Okay, so as I discussed earlier, so this session is totally for International English Olympiad. So we have discussed. This one is a third session, I think. This one is the third session, and we have discussed many questions in earlier sessions. Okay, so in this session, we also discuss 20 to 25 questions related to English Olympiad. So do one thing, subscribe the channel, press the bell icon button, and do share it with your friends. And don't forget to don't forget to press the bell icon button. This will help you to get notified. Okay, so let's get started with the first question. And the question is you have to find error in this question. Okay, so the street artist Satish Munjal has been painting this wall since the past 1 week. So identify the error in this question. Identify the error in this question. क्या हो जाएगा? Okay, so in this sentence we are using since as a preposition. Okay, and since preposition is taking a time, and the time is the past one week. So always remember this thing: if we are using the article before this noun phrase, okay, if we are using article the before this noun phrase, it means it is referring to some duration. It is referring to some duration, and we always use for preposition with duration. Okay. If there is no article, the article, then this time will refer to when. This time will refer to when. Then we can use since preposition with it. So we can make the sentence correct in the two ways, by replacing since with for, or we can remove the article from it, but we will prefer this one. Okay, because we cannot change the time. We can change the words according to that time, we can change tense according to that time, but we cannot change the time. Okay, so first one will be the correct answer. Don't remove the article from here, replace since with for. Okay, so in this way you will make the sentence correct. Next one is question number 32. 3 to 32. Please comment your answers for question number 32. Just like the session, share the session with your friends. I know the cobbler which mends the shoes outside the gate of our colony. So I is the subject, no is the verb. Okay, according to the I subject, plural verb is correct. The cobbler is a noun, and the article is determining this noun, and the cobbler is an object of this no verb. Okay, which is a relative pronoun. As we know, cobbler is referring to some person, and we use which relative pronoun for non-living things. For non-living things. Okay, so it means that we have used a wrong relative pronoun, so we have to use a relative pronoun which is used for person, and that relative pronoun is who. So use who in place of which. So we use who relative pronoun for persons, and also as a subject in the relative verb. So we require a subject here because mends is a verb, and it is in its singular form. Okay, so we require a subject. Also we require a relative pronoun which refers to person. Okay, so this one is correct. So we will replace which with who. So I know the cobbler who mends the shoes outside the gate of our colony. Next one is question number 33. Every employee of the company were given a 2-bedroom flat as Diwali bonus. Comment your answers for question number 33. Like and share the session with your friends. Like and share the session with your friends. Also comment the answer for question number 33. What should be the answer? So every employee. So we are using every as a determiner for this noun employee, and employee noun is used in its singular form, and whenever we use every as a determiner, it always takes singular noun with it. Also it makes the subject singular. If we are using a singular subject, then according to the singular subject we have to use singular verb with it. Okay, so it should be was in place of verb. Okay, the company is an object of preposition. Okay, so subject is every employee, and every employee is considered as a singular subject, then we will use singular verb according to it. It should be was in place of verb. So error was in which part? Fourth part. Next one is question number 34. Cyclone Idai is regarded as one of the worst tropical cyclone on record to affect Africa and the southern hemisphere as a whole. Comment your answers for question number 34. 34 का आंसर कमेंट करेंगे सभी लोग. So in this sentence, Cyclone Idai is a subject and it is considered as a singular subject, so it will take singular verb with it. So is correct. Okay. Regarded is a third form of the verb. It means we are talking about passive voice. Okay, no issue. As is used as a conjunction. Okay, as is used as a conjunction. Okay, let me check it. As one of the worst tropical cyclone on record to affect. Okay, so as is a preposition, one is its object. Okay, and tropical cyclone. The worst tropical cyclone is also another noun phrase, and this noun phrase is used is acting as an object of preposition. Okay, whenever we talk about one of something or one of someone, so something is also in its plural form and someone is also in its plural form. Okay, always remember this way, when we talk about one of something or someone, then we have to use plural form of something or someone. So it should be cyclones in place of cyclone. It should be cyclones in place of cyclone. So error was in which part? Option number second. Next one is question number 35. Anjali, welcome to the session. Torrential rains and winds of up to 170 km per hour swept away roads, home and business and knocking down power and communication lines. Comment your answers for question number 35. So torrential rains. Okay, so rains is a noun and which is used in its plural form. Torrential is used as an adjective. Winds is also connecting this noun phrase. Okay, with the help of and conjunction. Okay, so we have a subject which is in its plural form. Okay, of up to 170 km per hour swept away roads. Okay, homes and bridges. Okay, and knocking down. So it should be knocked down. It should be knocked down, not knocking down. So because we are using knocking as a fourth form of the verb and we are not using any be form with it. Okay, so fourth form never comes without be form of the verb. Okay, so it should be knocked down, power and communication line. So error is in which part? A part. Next one is question number 36. She lost a big order from a known showroom in case of her own carelessness. Comment your answers for question number 36. 36 का आंसर कमेंट करें सभी. So she lost. She is a subject and it is used in its singular form. Okay. So lost is the second form of the verb. A big order is an object of this lost verb. Okay. From a known showroom. Okay. A known showroom is an object of from preposition. In case of is used as a preposition here, and her own carelessness is an object of in case of preposition. Okay. So whenever we use in case, it means we are referring to some condition, but in this sentence we are not referring to the condition. Okay, basically we are giving a reason. Okay, we are giving a reason for her losing a big order from a known showroom. Okay, and the reason for that is due to her own carelessness. So we can use due to or because of in place of in case of. Okay, so this one is wrong. It should be because of, or we can use due to. Okay, so error was in part number first. Next one is question number 37. Due to Cyclone Idai, vast areas of land have been flooded, roads destroyed, and communications disrupting in Zimbabwe and Mozambique. Comment your answers. For question number 37. So due to Cyclone Idai. So due to is a preposition phrase and the Cyclone Idai is an object of due to preposition phrase. Okay. Due to Cyclone Idai, vast areas is a noun and it is used in its singular form. Okay, sorry, plural form. of land have been. So we have used have been flooded according to the vast areas. This is correct. Okay, we have used plural verb according to the plural subject. Okay, no issues. Roads destroyed. Okay, third form of the verb, and communication disrupting is wrong. It should be disrupted. It should be disrupted. Second form, third form of the verb in Zimbabwe and Mozambique. Okay, so error was in which part? Option number second. Next one is question number 38. Cyclone Idai killed at least 157 people in Zimbabwe and Mozambique, although it tore across southern Africa. So comment your answers for question number 38. 38 का आंसर कमेंट करेंगे सभी लोग. What should be the answer? So Cyclone Idai killed at least 157 people in Zimbabwe and Mozambique. Okay, although it should be it tore. We have used the second form of the tier verb. Okay, so it tore across नहीं होगा. It should be remove this preposition here. So it tore South Africa. Okay, so this will be the correct. Next one is question number 39. No one informed that you would be absent. Comment your answers for question number 39. No one informed me. Okay, so no one is the subject, inform is a verb. Okay, me is the object of inform verb. Okay, that you would be absent. So you would be absent. You is the subject. That is a conjunction, subordinate conjunction. Would be is a verb phrase, and absent is a complement. Okay, adjective. Okay, so you would be absent. It means we are talking about past. Okay, so it should be in past. So it should be no one informed me. No one informed me that you would be absent. Okay, so this way we will correct the question. Okay, so 39. So question option number first is the answer. Question number 40. Prasad recalled that meeting people have been a part of his life as a student activist. Comment your answers for question number 40. Comment your answers. Prasad recalled that meeting people have been a part of his life as a student activist. Okay, so Prasad is the subject, recalled is the second form of the verb. It means we are talking about past indefinite. Okay, so that is a conjunction. Okay, meeting is a noun, or we can say a non-finite verb which is used as a gerund, and gerund is used as a noun. It means it is a subject in this sentence. Okay, so according to the non-finite verb, if we are talking about non-finite verb and we are using non-finite verb as a subject of the sentence, then it always takes singular verb with it. So according to meeting, it should be has. It should be has. So Prasad recalled that meeting people has been a part of his life as a student activist. Question of 41. I was surprised to see as Avika could write such good poems in Hindi. So comment your answers for question of 41. Comment your answers for question of 41. 4141. I was surprised to see as Avika. Okay. I is the subject, was is a linking verb, okay, or we can say was is a helping verb because we are using third form of the verb here, okay. To see is a non-finite verb, or we can say it is an infinitive, or it is acting as an object of surprise verb. Okay, so surprise to see. So we know that see verb is a transitive verb, so we have to use an object with it. Okay, so remove this as, which is acting as a preposition here. So Avika will be the subject of see verb. So it should be, I was surprised to see Avika could write such good poems in Hindi. So remove this as from here, because as is acting as a preposition, and if we are using as in the sentence, then Avika will be the subject of as, object of the as preposition. But we have to give an object to see verb. Okay, so remove this as preposition from here. So it should be, I was surprised to see Avika could write such good poems in Hindi. Next one is question number 42. Question of 42. We have sufficient food and clothing about the flood victims in Kerala. Prathamesh, welcome to the session. Comment your answers for question of 42. 4 to 42. We have sufficient food and clothing about the flood victims in Kerala. So we is a subject. Okay, we are using have as a helping verb here. Okay, no, it's a main verb. It's a main verb, or according to we, it is correctly used. Okay, sufficient is an adjective. Okay, sufficient is an adjective, and it is describing the noun food and the noun clothing. Okay, so we are using two nouns. First one is food, second one is clothing, and these are connected with the help of a conjunction and. Okay, so we have sufficient food and clothing about the flood victims. So we have sufficient of something for someone hota hai. Okay, so it should be for the flood victims in Kerala. Okay, so the flood victims will be the object of for preposition, and Kerala is an object of in preposition. So this way we will make the sentence correct. So where was the error? This. So remove, replace this about from for preposition for the flood victims. Next one is question of 43. Everything has become very expensive these days. Comment your answers for question of 43. Do like the session, Prathamesh, Anjali. Don't forget to like the session and to share it with your friends. Everything has become very expensive these days. So we are using everything as a subject, and as we know, we consider everything as a singular subject. Okay, so singular subject. Singular subject. So according to the subject, we have used has verb. This is correct. Okay, but we use third form of the verb with has, have, had. If we are using has, have, had as a helping verb, then we always take always add third form of the verb with these helping verbs. So it should be become in place of became. It should be become. Become is the third form of the become verb. Become, became, become. Okay, so we have to use become in place of became. So very expensive. Expensive is an adjective. Very is an adverb which is used to modify this expensive adjective. These days is an adverb of time. Okay, so error was in second part. It should be become in place of became. Next one is question of 44. Organizing World Cup matches in England imply that rains can be a constant threat. Comment your answers for question of 44. Organizing World Cup. So just identify the subject. Take a subject of a sentence. We are using a verb imply, and we have used an object that rains can be a constant threat. So this is the object. This is a noun clause. This is a noun clause acting as an object of imply verb. Okay, so according to the, if we go through that object that rains can be a constant threat, so we can clearly assume organizing as a subject. Okay, so if we are assuming organizing as a subject, then we know organizing is a non-finite verb, and in non-finite verb it is a gerund. And as we know, whenever we use gerund, or we can say whenever we use a non-final verb as a subject, then it always takes singular verb with it. So it should be implies in place of imply. It should be implies in place of imply. So error was in which part? Option number second. It should be implies. Okay. बहुत बढ़िया. Good, Prathamesh. Question 45. My friend has started a restaurant in a wooden big building in Manali. What should be the answer? So there is a hint, and the hint is we have to correct the order of adjectives. We have to correct the order of adjectives which are used to describe the noun building. Okay, so we have used two adjectives. First one is wooden, and the second one is big. Okay, for building noun. Okay, so wooden adjective is related to material, and big adjective is related to size. Okay, so if we are using two adjective of different qualities, okay, so we prefer size first, and material noun, material adjective in second place. Okay, so it should be big wooden building. It should be big wooden building. Okay, so this was the error. So error was in second part. Next one is question of 46. Wealth creators are essential for money to distribute it in the economy. Comment your answers for question of 46. 4646. कमेंट करो भाई सभी लोग. Okay, so what should be the answer? Wealth creators are essential for money to distribute it in the economy. Comment your answers for question number 46. Okay, so it should be in passive voice. Okay, so to be distributed will be the correct answer. So error was in part first. Next one is question of 47. Most of the work of this NGO are of little benefit to this advantage. Sorry, advantage नहीं है, ये disadvantage. Comment your answers and do subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon button to get notified. What should be the answer for question number 47? Nirmal, comment your answers for question number 47. Pratmesh, comment your answer. Anjali, comment karo. Most of the work of this NGO are, okay, so we are talking about most of the work. Work is an uncountable noun. Work is an uncountable noun, and its fraction will also considered as an uncountable noun. Okay, so according to the statement, uncountable noun always takes singular verb with it, so it should be is in place of are. It should be is in place of are. Chali. Next one is 48. In order for he to attend the meeting, he needs to prepare exhaustive notes. Comment your answers for question of 48. comment and subscribe the channel. In order for he to attend the meeting, he needs to prepare exhaustive notes. So order is a noun and it is an object of in preposition, okay, and he is a pronoun and it is also acting as an object for preposition, okay. So if we are using a pronoun as an object of a verb or as an object of a preposition, so it should be in objective case, so it should be him. So in order for him to attend, in order for him to attend the in order for him. So this is wrong. Remove this for him phrase from here. Okay. So it should be in order to attend the meeting, he needs to prepare exhaustive notes. Okay. So remove this. Okay. Remove this for he. Okay. Next one is question of 49. Rohit did not came to the office because he got held up due to heavy rains. What should be the answer? Rohit did not came to the office because of he got held up due to heavy rains. So Rohit is the subject and we are using second form of the verb. Okay. Oh, sorry, we are using did as a primary verb. Okay. And whenever we talk about primary verb and we are using do, does, did as a primary verb, it will always takes base form of the verb. And came is the derived form of come verb. Okay. So this is not the base form. So base form of the verb is come. So it should be Rohit did not come to the office because he got held up due to the heavy rains. Next and the last question of this session. Despite incessant rains, she is the only one who planned to attend the meeting at the ministry. Comment your answers for question 15. Despite incessant rains, she is the only one who planned to attend the meeting at the ministry. Do like the session, share the session with your friends. So despite incessant rains, despite is a preposition, incessant rains is an object of this despite preposition. She is a subject. According to she, we have used a singular verb. This is also correct. The only one is the complement for she. Okay, and after the only one, we are using a relative pronoun who, and its antecedent is the only one. The only one is singular. Okay. So in relative clause, we will use singular verb according to the subject, which is singular in its form. So it should be plans in place of plan. Okay. So plan is used according to the antecedent, and the antecedent is the only one. The only one means singular, so it should be singular verb with it. So it should be plans to attend the meeting at the ministry. So error was in second part. It should be plans in place of plan. Okay. So this was the session. We have discussed approx 20 questions. Okay. We have discussed approx 20 questions. Next session will be tomorrow at the same time 8 to 9 p.m. Okay. So do join the session. Be regular. Okay. So guys, thank you. Keep watching. Happy learning and all the best for your examinations. Bye bye. Take care.